On the street, podcast, he keep that line right here, man. On the street, 15 has fucked home. New York City, rich man. We here, man. We live, man.
Right, we got somebody here.
We got legendary guests in the building. We got legendary. Y'all gonna play with us? That's another story. Let me sip my tea. I'm in London right now. We here, man. We got Ben Edwards in the building. We got Courage Move in the building. We got my man Catch in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Richmond in the building, man. And man, we represent What's the Brother Street Podcast. For sure. You can get us live right here on ChrisBrownRadio.com. Download the app, Carol, everywhere you go, man. We worldwide, global.
And we're available on all platforms.
All platforms. All platforms.
That means everywhere.
Everywhere. Yeah, everywhere. Everywhere. Yeah, everywhere. Yeah. And man, we here, man, and we're here to talk about, man, the Soul Blues Megafest.
Megafest. But I gotta ask y'all one question before we start. First of all, I want to thank God for all opportunities that He'll give me to be able to spread my brand
Right.
to other people, and I want to thank you guys
Most
for
definitely.
allowing myself and Kurt to come on, my man Jay, you know, and everybody. So look, check this
Thank
out.
you.
I gotta ask y'all something. What the hell does CBC stand for? CBD?
Well, actually, they told me. That was a question I asked them, but I really ain't supposed to say it.
What, you not? Is it some type of Superman stuff or something?
It's just a substitute for THC. They got no THC in it. You want to tell you one?
What is THC?
Then we will get you high. Just they don't get you high. Pretty much like
Oh, no,
it's like
I'm
medication for real.
Oh, well, I'm on natural high. I thought it was gonna be like some Kirby talking about in that morning wood. Well, try to pop up a leaf right now. I'm good, you know. I'm good, you know. For 10 minutes anyway.
They told me it's 48 hours. I said, I'm gonna go die.
No, for real though, man. Thanks, Chris. Thanks for
appreciate it.
So much thank you for being here, man.
Come on, man. We appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all being here, man.
But Danny, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Let's get down to the root and the core. Man, you have been granted for so many years, and you know,
Sure.
and you know, you have took the blues level and Southern soul. I mean, in this area to another level, to where, you know, either you gonna rock with it, or you ain't. And
Well,
you know, I mean, I've seen you do things in Holly Springs that never been done before.
Well, thank you for saying that, but I gotta do a slight correction. Shout out my man Julius Lewis, Heritage Entertainment, who actually, man, was the first one that I saw 20 plus years ago to put this thing on a tour festival type of situation with the Tri-State Blues Festival,
Yeah.
which is coming up in August
At the Atlanta Center, right?
at the Atlanta Center.
Every year.
Every year. So I gotta kind of say that I kind of copied that idea, which that's cool because in life and in business, every idea people get pretty much comes from somebody else. We just take it and do it.
They don't mean they ain't got to be the only person doing it.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, yeah. So
It's still learn from. I just learned something. You learn something I want to do.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You see somebody else doing something, they might have the wheels, and then somebody else come with the action. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else come along with the body, and hell, the car ain't no good without a motor. You invented the motor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So feeding off of people and working with people is what builds business. Relationships. We were just talking about that a little while ago. Good relationship. Disagreements shouldn't be able to stop the biggest relationship or friendship.
No.
Because we all think different. We all have different ideologies about things that we do. You know, what I eat, Chris may not like some of it. Then there's something all of us like to eat.
Right.
I ain't gonna say that though. I ain't trying to say what it is. That's why I see this though, man. My life with me and in the business, entertainment industry, with the gospel and the church, and then with the R&B and the blues and Southern soul and whether it wrestling and all that stuff, has been over 40 plus years. I started when I was a kid.
And that's a blessing for you.
But did you come up in the church?
Yeah. Yeah, man, my mama, my grandmama, my Aunt Manny, then my family, the Cheers family, you know, we all started in the gospel group as kids. That's the Songbirds Juniors. Me, Randy, Junior, Janice, Annie, Mark, Rodney, all of us. So, you know, church is what we know. That's where we got the music and stuff from, you know, from that background. And to be honest with you, a lot of the people, probably about 75% of the entertainers that I deal with, I met them doing gospel.
Doing gospel, yeah.
Yeah.
Doing the gospel situation.
Yeah, I met Calvin Richardson back in 1987, 1988. I'm a member of he and Casey and JoJo are all cousins.
I didn't know
gospel group.
I didn't know
Little
that.
Cedric Haley singers.
And
Casey Haley's name is Cedric Haley.
It's,
Shout out to KC. We him kick it before.
and you know what, boy? It's so
Okay, real cool.
it's so ironic that when I, you know, met Danny doing 19.7 era, when I was at the radio station with the Chris Brown show, and you and Jake Paul were doing the Saturday afternoon drive,
Right.
and somehow we got together and connected, and actually we was working together.
You know what? Before me and Jay hooked up, I had never done R&B on the radio.
Correct.
And never. I was doing gospel. And they was calling me Lil Dan the Gospel Man because I started on radio back with a gentleman by the name of Bob Golden, and then Reverend Andrew Cheers on WBOL in Ballard, which was, you know, which still is gospel radio station, but it's AM back then.
Lil Dan, the gospel man.
Yeah, Lil Dan.
Lil Danny Gospel Man. Not Lil Danny, but Lil Dan.
Lil Dan.
Oh man, that's crazy. I never heard that. I never heard that, Kurt.
But that's
I never heard that. Lil Dan.
Yeah, that's when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? So this didn't just happen overnight.
Right.
Until I met Jay. When you met me with Jay, me and Jay, I just started doing the R&B stuff on the radio, not working in it, because I left the gospel group in '99 or early 2000, I believe. I started working with Glenn Jones, which is how I got over into doing the R&B. Then from that to working with Larry Dawson and James Alexander, Barcades, you know, and brought back into Calvin in the early or mid 2000s. Started with him, worked with Willie Clayton. The rest is history.
Right.
Because I just kept meeting people. Keith Sweat was a close friend of mine. Yeah,
Most definitely, Keith.
yeah, I met Keith with Joe LeBert. And Joe was a friend of mine. And then Joe passed, and Keith, and I still remain friends with Keith and Johnny.
You know what's so,
LSG. So, and today, me and Keith are the best of friends.
and you know what's so crazy, Kurt? Because I think it was maybe last year, maybe year before last. You was out there, and Keith Sweat was, you know, trying to rebuild his house, one of his condos. I don't know if it was a house or whatever it was. But you was out there with him.
Keith owned half of
You was out there with you was out there with him.
Actually, what
And,
happened
you know,
was he was remodeling. He had bought a townhouse, but he was actually he and Chris Stokes would shoot movies.
Yeah.
Y'all look on Tubi and you see Stepmother 2, Got the Money.
Yeah.
Those movies are
Still, too.
yeah. You look
Good
at
to watch.
you look at the credits, those movies, the executive producer Keith Sweat. But they were actually working on a movie. He actually would come out and you know, stay out there with him for a while and help assist with whatever they were doing. I was just doing whatever, you know, whatever he needed me to do. So, and of course,
But you was there with him, you know.
yeah, that's my dog. That's my guy. They just came off the Legacy tour, the New Edition. He and Teddy and Tank and New Edition. And I actually talked to him yesterday, getting ready to go out to Alpharetta and you know, on some more business with him. I'm real so. But I'm just saying, man, like life is like a full circle and small. So for me, it's important to, even if I disagree with somebody or have a disagreement or whatever, I try to keep it to where we can always come back and still bridge that gap and do business.
Yeah, just because we didn't agree on something, that don't mean we should follow.
Oh man, you know, I did wrestling promotion with Corey Mack, my friend who passed away, and there was a Jewish guy who used to be around that, you know, financial background. He told me one time, he said, you know, Danny, I like you. I'm gonna tell you something I wouldn't say to another black man. He said, black men do business too personal. I said, what you mean? Do business with their feelings on the sleeve. I said, you don't have to like a person. You don't even have to know them to make money. All you gotta do is respect what they have to bring to the table. So that's kind of the way I live my life, you know. So and I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I'm not saying that I haven't made mistakes or made some bad business decisions. You know what I'm saying? All of us have. But for me, I try to keep myself in a position where I try to pray and stay humble. And if I have had a disagreement or something with somebody, then I'm humble enough not to hold that in my heart and in my interior to say, you know, I hear people say, oh, I don't F with him. We ain't really saying nothing big because you say that about somebody. You know what I'm saying? You really ain't. I don't F with him. Most of the time, you don't F with me because I ain't allowing you to. I don't let you in my circle. Right. So, you know, I think as black men and as a culture of people, we need to start thinking more positive. And culture is only what you believe. You live what you believe. You know what I'm saying? And how do you react to what you believe? Right. That's your culture. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you.
Some people don't believe in God. You see it every day. They act like they don't. You know, and those of us that do, we have a sensibility of understanding that there's a higher power. Don't mean that we're perfect, that we make all the decisions right. It just means that we have a different belief. That's our culture. Right. Your grandmama raised me in church. Mine raised me in church. Yours raised me in church.
I came over at church, bro.
Catch was 8, 9 years old in church when we first met. So I'm just saying, you know, people need to start thinking more positive, man, especially when it comes to getting this money. Because it takes all of us.
So now, at this point, we got the Soul Brew Mega Fest coming back to Holly Springs, Mississippi, May 28th, Sunday, May 28th, on the ground of Sam Cooper Wood Park.
Sam Cooper Wood Park.
Now, I'm tell you something. Now, what made you? I just want to let the people know, and I want to approach you with this. What made you leave Holly Springs, go to Tennessee, then come back to Holly Springs and do the Soul Brew Mega Fest?
Well, I haven't been here since 2019 with the show, but it said the same thing that made everybody stop. COVID. You know what I'm saying? COVID. Let me tell you something. Yeah, man, listen, on March the 7th, at the Florida County Civic Center, my godfather, Mr. Ruben Hughes, was having a show. That was the last show. He died in July or August of that, 2020. But I was there helping him. Willie Clayton, Big Rob, I think OB, LJ Evans, somebody else. March the 7th, okay? On that Tuesday was the 10th. They made an announcement that the whole world, entertainment, everything was shut down. And when they shut down the NFL, and the NBA, and all those sports organizations, I knew then that it was real. You know what I'm saying? Some people were saying, oh, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 months, all that. Turned out to be over a year. Right? So now, I already had a show scheduled for May. Because I do things a year or so out in advance. Comes around, everybody know how the COVID situation was. I said, look, so I got to have a show because, you know, I can't hold the artist up for his state, so I got to figure out something to do. Couldn't go to no public buildings because everything was shut out. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't open. So I said, hey, me, my brother, myself, my brother Myron, and my cousin Anthony, all those were sitting around over open. And I said, man, if I had somebody with a big plot of just flat land, you know, private property, I can do this show. Because they couldn't stop me from doing shows on private property, but they wouldn't let you build. Anthony says, hey man, my ex-brother-in-law, he's got some land over off Feathers Chapel Road in Oakland. So I said, hey, we jumped in the truck, we ride over there, meet my man Tiger, and about 5 or 6 months go by, and I said to him, I came to him, I said, hey man, you got this thing, it's like a four-wheeler, they call it a four-wheeler park. I said, hey, if I, give you to do a show over here, we worked it out, ended up doing Calvin Richardson and Dana Howard over there. 6,000 people in Oakland. Yeah, Interstate 40.
Oh, we got a call coming in.
Oh, that's probably my man Stacey Adams, who's on the show.
What's Word on the Street podcast? Yeah, I can hear you now.
That's my man.
Oh, that's Stacey Adams.
My man, the boss of blues, baby. That's the boss of blues. 6'7", gonna take the ladies.
So this guy Stacey Adams will be performing May 28th.
Oh yeah, it's going down. Let me tell y'all about Stacey Adams. We were talking about the other shows and stuff, and we ended up going there. Came back here. Stacey Adams is on the BMG record label, Boston Venture Music Group. That's Calvin Richardson's label.
Okay.
And it's Stacey Adams, Boss of Blues, his nephew Just Dead, his cousin Billy D, and a young lady from New Orleans by the name of Bobby Ray, all on Calvin's label. Now, Bobby Ray doesn't have a record out yet, but Billy D has a single called Lady. Justin is on his second single, which we're going to play, Sugar Daddy. And Stacey has just finished recording a full album. He has a single. He's just finished recording a full album, which you guys will hear in the next month or so called. The title of the album is Love You Like the 90s. The 90s was definitely the best era of music. Do you agree?
I do.
I agree.
You do agree?
I agree.
That's when R. Kelly was coming out with all the hits.
I mean, not just R. Kelly. I mean, you had Keith Sweat, you had Teddy Riley, you had LeVert, you had all the New Edition boys, BDD, you had Tupac, you had Biggie, you had Jay-Z, Nas. I mean, the 90s was, a
The 90s was the era.
SWV. So Stacey is taking music back, man, to that 90s era with a new album called Love You Like the 90s. We're going to talk to him about it, and we're going to also play. He don't know I'm doing this. He ain't even released it yet. But I got that privilege to do what I want to do. No, Stacey. So we're gonna play one of the singles off of it called Out Big. So
we put it up.
Yeah, we're gonna put it up and play it. But Stacey Adams, the Boss of Blues from Atlanta, Georgia, is coming on Sunday, May 28th. This is the new single. We're gonna talk to him after this. Ladies, I beg, not me. Chris Brown, it's Stacey Adams, y'all.
May 28th, baby. Make sure you got the ticket, eventbrite.com. Get your tickets, man. Out of my man. 901
355-7318. Want to hear my boy Catch Rich?
Girl, I know you got and you got your own cash, and you could walk right out the door.
Let us know what you think about it.
Now my friends think you're crazy. I should let you go and not beg you, baby. But I need you like a bed, you need a dime. I need you like a rolling sleep. You know I want you, baby. Do you want me? I'll show you. I'll show you. How much I need you, girl. For your love. 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 I have to play this for you. This bed is too big without you in it. I'm breaking for your love. Can you feel it? you really hold me. I'll show you how much. I just want to say, I gotta play the bud for your love. I'll pay for your love. My body's calling you. Can you hear me? It's time for me to tell the truth. I need you for me. Cause I'm nothing without you. And I need you here to love me the way you really can, girl.
That's it, Adam. I'm big.
That's it. We'll be in the city out of Frank, Mississippi. Y'all get these tickets, man. Soul Blue Mega Fest. July 23, man. It's going down. The biggest concert ever. Gonna be the biggest, man. You ain't got them tickets. Go to eventbrite.com. Get those tickets, man. My man right here, man. He's posted on the podcast.
Danny Lewis in the building. Danny Boy Entertainment.
Danny Boy Entertainment in the building.
My man Stacey Adams.
Stacey, we
Album.
love Stacey. We love
Love you
Stacey.
like the 90s. Love you like the 90s, baby.
For sure. Okay, for sure, for sure.
And we love that music, man. We love that soft Kush music.
All right, for sure. We know we definitely gonna be at the show, so we can look forward to seeing your performance on May 28th.
We down, man, to see it.
Right, for sure, for sure.
Definitely, man. So, man, we appreciate all you chiming in with us, man. This Chris Brown, man, you working with a pioneer, a legendary guy. He know what he doing.
For sure.
You know what he doing, man. Definitely, man. Appreciate you calling in with us, man.
Definitely want to do that.
Oh yeah. We're gonna move forward, man. Look, man, look. But what I want to get back into with Danny Lewis is, even though you took the show from Holly Springs to Tennessee, you coming back with the Soul Blue Mega Fest. But I want to ask you this: what is it like working with Cal Brooks? Like,
Well,
you know,
let me say this, because when we went to Oakland and had all those people, I got to be honest with you, I was not expecting that turnout. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't expecting that turnout. So, Highway Interstate 40 was backed up, and you know me, I was just trying to do something, man, to recover from COVID. Going like 8-9 months without making no money at all, constantly spending money. You know, people saying, well, sitting at home, you got to do nothing. Well, no, you still got to eat.
For sure.
Utility bills still got to be paid. You got to be paid car insurance.
All that.
You got car notes. You know what I'm saying? You save money on gas and stuff, but the family's sitting around there, you got to. So we did Oakland, and it turned out so good. So after that, Calvin and I was talking, and he was like, yo, man, like, this is a hot area up here. Let's do something else to keep going. So we went up to Bolivar, Tennessee, and we did a gospel, soul, and blues mega fest in my hometown. Never done before on the parking lot. It's funny because when I moved there in 1978, and in the 80s, they didn't really let the black kids congregate there on their parking lot. That was where white kids got together and hung out there on Friday and Saturday night.
right.
But you know, God is always so awesome, man. And even though we do what we do, we gotta always acknowledge God. You know what I'm saying, man? Because there is a higher power. And whatever you think or believe, there is something. There is something else. So I ended up meeting the man who owned the property, who actually worked with my mother at Western Mental Health when he was 17 years old. When he found out who my mother was, he was like, man, you had this son, come on, you can have this. So we did a show there, had some gospel groups, and had Calvin, and had an overwhelming response. So then, Somebody else came along and said, hey, let's go up to Grand Junction. That didn't work out where I planned to do it, so we moved to Jackson, Tennessee. Never done before, inside the old Macy's building in the mall. Had a concert in the mall, man. You know what I'm saying? Had about 2,200 people. Well, the night before that, Week Calvin was scheduled to be in Louisiana, and his son, who works with us, who travels with us, soldier, ended up being positive with COVID. So they had to quarantine. He couldn't make the show, but we still had Jay Morris, PC Band, Kirby, and a bunch of so we had Jay Morris, PC Band, Blah. To ask you a question. While I'm talking to you, that damn phone on, man. Like this. I thought you were that, man. My bad. I'm sorry, man. I apologize. I know you're checking in. Look he got check it. Hey man, put your phone in. We on live. He right here. That's it. I'm talking, man. He got it right there. Jay doing this. Hey, Jay doing this right here. Come on, Bob. Come on,
this man right here, man. He's so funny, man. We worked at 92.7. He used to crack me up every time he came up there. Like, it never was a dull moment.
Well, that's my humor, man. That's
never was a dull moment, man. It's like everything we do, it was laughing like you're doing that.
Right. But
he's a funny guy.
But we went to Jackson, and then King George. We went to the fairground. King George, Stacy. Stacy's still there with us, isn't he?
Yep.
Stacy, you still there? And
Stacy still there?
Stacey Adams still there?
No, he's like, on there.
Oh, let's call him back, man. Let's go Stacey back. We down in I don't want to hang up for you. But anyway, to answer your question, we did it at the fairground. It's the 7 Oak, the Georgia number. Is that it? That's it. Yeah. So we did the show in Jackson at the fairground. So actually, I asked the lady who runs the fairground about booking it again this year, and she told me some months ago. She was like, "Look, Mr. Lewis, we do have you down for the fairground, but the American Bully Society is going to be in the hall with the bully dogs." Right. She was like, "Well, they don't move out until Sunday morning. Move the kennels out until Sunday morning, and it takes about a week or two, or a week and a half, to get the dog smell out." Yeah. So I said, you know what? I can't have no damn show with the building smelling like dogs. So, you know, came back, talked to Mary Gibson. She was like, "Yeah, you know, we've been waiting on somebody. We've been waiting on you to come back and do something." So here we are. We're going back to where it originated at, Sam Cooper Park, 880 Highway 4 East, better known as the Stadium in Holly Springs. Sunday, May 28th, gates open at 1 o'clock, showtime 5 o'clock. The lineup is Sky Watley, Just In, Kirby Smith,
we want to call you back.
Stacey Adams. You hung up too quick, Boss Blues. Well, hey man, hey, we from Mississippi, man. We got that cup with the cord on it, so you know.
Right,
yeah. But Stacey was there in Atlanta. Stacey was like, "Yo, man, yeah, let's do it in Holly Springs." Stacey came to town. We went on another podcast with Jeff. And then we went on there. We went by the radio station. Stacey showed the people in Holly Springs some love because we had heard about the utility situation and the storm and stuff up there. So we blessed about how many people, Stacey? 10, 20 people? Yeah, about 15 people. And, you know, man, we just trying to do some good with the music. We want to make somebody feel good. We want to make people happy. And we want to come to Holly Springs, man, and rejuvenate the community with this show with some entertainment because there hadn't been any not a real, you know, people been doing stuff and respect to everybody's been doing stuff. Right. But it hadn't been a real big show since 2019, the last show at the stadium. So that's what we want to do, man. And, you know, since COVID, everything's high. Artists are higher, gas is higher, hotel rooms are higher, sound companies higher, stage is higher, eggs higher, tomatoes higher, you know what I'm saying, toilet paper higher. So the ticket price gotta be a little bit more, because we have to compensate for that. So the tickets are $40 right now,
$40.
$40, and after these are gone, they're gonna be $80 with parking and all that, and the day of the show, you know, you're gonna pay at the gate, but you're gonna miss a great
Oh,
show.
you better spend at least $100.
No, not really. You ain't gotta really do that. Not if you catch this discount while we got it going on. You ain't gotta do that, man. Come out and have some fun. But think about
He
it.
did say the 80 come with parking though.
Where can you get a show like this with the top guys on the circuit? Calvin Richardson, who's been a man for a while. Been a man for a while.
Good people.
King George.
King George, good people.
Like somebody called him.
Now, that may be just in, but I want you to talk to Stacy about this Love You Like the 90s record. Then we're gonna let Justin call me.
Okay. Okay.
Stacy Adams, you still there?
What's up with the new record, man? What you doing with the new record out there? You live in Atlanta? Man, hey, man, I must love what.
Right, for sure. Yeah, it really is. We ain't like we really don't got no R&B no more. Really.
You know what I see?
We ain't got, but we ain't just got no consistency. You know, all we got. You know, we want to drill something, right? We want to drill something. That's all we want to do. Sure.
Well, you know,
That's what's up.
you know, bro, the music I heard when you had the King George show, it was in January, you know, and you put up a great show. I enjoyed that music, and I know you coming back down south in the Holly Springs to let the people know you're here to stay. And
Sure.
you know what I'm saying, and, you know, I feel the confidence in you is real strong, and you work with somebody that can really enlighten you more on things. You know, not just recording, but I'm just saying, once that music there, he can take it to the next level.
Yeah, but see now, let me tell you this. Stacy's not new to the music. Yeah, I'm gonna just put this out. He's real humble for the things he has come. Stacy has songs with Akon. He's written with R. Kelly. He's been writing with R. Kelly. So he's been around a long time. With one of my mentors, it was his manager or promoter, Teddy Askins. You know, a long time guy who used industry, one of the original black pioneers of black radio and records. So he ain't just now. He's not new to the music industry. He's just sort of new to what we call now Southern soul.
Okay. A young legend. Okay. I got you. I respect that.
Worked all night long, you know what I'm saying, the way that didn't show my own eyes. And outside, whatever the piece may think, I had a chance to see his team eventually when he comes to me. I had a chance to be around with the Houston, I had a chance to be around Bobby Brown. Matter of fact, the guy that produced my whole album, Andrew Ray, played strong for Bobby Brown, and was a part of the New Jack Swing movement, Brian went to the Gets.
You don't work with some of the best, man. You got a resume. You don't work with some of the best, man. Legends, you know what I mean? Legends for real. Dead or alive.
The album is mixed by the best. So right now, the whole thing about it is for me to try to put, you know, put a real man singing that don't look like he gonna sing about this. You know, I walk in the room 6'7", I'm like, I don't beg nobody for nothing.
Okay.
At the same time, you know, I need a woman in my life. I need the woman to edify me so I can be strong. Because that man.
You said D. Hold up. Hold up. Hold on, let's back up. I ain't trying to cut you off, but you said, I want to make sure I get you right. I don't want to get misunderstood. You said need. You said need a woman, right? You said you need a woman? Okay, I just want to get clarification.
What are you trying to say?
I think it's the wrong word.
What do you mean?
Need, it's too strong a word.
Boy, please.
You need.
Boy, Man, I got one.
You don't need
I got a wife and children. I need them.
That's a need.
And children. Yeah, you do too. Explain it. Explain it. You think I do?
I want to tell him out. No.
Wait, let's stay subscribed.
No. He can't fuck with me walking around, man. You know what I'm saying? She gonna be in line. She gonna be in line. You know what I mean? Just like, so I just don't bring nobody to do it better than me. So I'm gonna need somebody. That ain't making no sense. I pay my own bills. Yeah, I want you to, because you said need.
Break it down.
You ain't said won't. I might want to say
I
that.
said break it down. Why you talking?
Okay.
Hello.
Yep. That's how we would talk, though. They change the rules now. We're in society now where they make rules that we go. See, you might be a little behind. See, I'm trying to tell you, they make rules that we go right now. Ain't nothing concrete no more. This word that we use a word that you didn't even know when you growing up. We got language that you didn't even think about. You got language that you can't even relate to.
You wrong way about you wrong about here.
I'm telling you, I'm like, you know, I'm going to say, man. I ain't no youngster. You know what I mean? I'm there holding all y'all on camera.
Hey, different words, same meaning. Different words, same meaning. Same thing.
No,
Same thing.
I ain't never, I guess mine.
But let's face it.
Yeah, I was going to say, okay, won't. The won't. Okay, won't. The need.
That believe whether they believe in Jesus, whether they believe in Peloton, whether they believe in everything, the man is a law business. Came from a woman. He needed one at one point in time. So he ain't know in the world you're gonna go through this like this. You know, I love women. Right?
Oh yeah, I ain't saying that now. That's all I'm saying. That's my problem.
I have a woman that's down with me.
That's what it is.
Actually, with me in the trenches, it makes me strong and makes me feel like I can accomplish anything because a woman is so powerful. She loves and nourishes you the right way.
Right.
So, you know, everybody needs a headache.
But no, I'm saying on the real shit, I had a woman to tell me that one time. She offered me. I told her she was having a party, and I told her I want you to come. She said, I'm glad you didn't say I need you to come. A woman said that. Unless these men. You know, I'm just saying, a woman, you know, I thought about that because a woman told me that before. She was like, y'all come. She said, yeah. That's why I really said that. Right.
And when I got with my wife, the woman that I'm with right now, I have made so much more money and did so much better because she loves me the right way. So at this point in time, when I was dead, I need her because at the end of the day, I feel whole.
Right.
So now everybody's different. I ain't been walking that woman in the club nowhere, girl. And if I come in the club, walk to a woman, I want to smoke.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. No. Okay. Yeah, I'm in there. Right. No, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with showing affection now. Well, that's what we don't talk about enough.
I agree.
We don't talk about love enough. Now that's what we don't talk about enough because everybody too worried about is this person making more money and if they worry about the wrong things that come together, man.
That stuff don't even matter.
Yeah. say what you want to say.
Let me say this. With that being said, Stacey, we're gonna let Justin call. I think Justin's trying to call in. We can give him some time. But the thing about that is, again, we start focusing on people's personal lives because he's an entertainer, because he had that spotlight on him. People was focusing on his personal life, and then they start to judge his musical ability. What his thoughts and what his habits are, right, and what all that got nothing to do with his ability.
That's what I'm exactly. None about his talent.
So we start saying stuff. For example, you take the boy. What we just saw. I was teasing because I've been sitting on Dylan Brooks. Before he called out LeBron, which was a bad mistake, but we all make mistakes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He made a big
Before he called out LeBron,
he made a big one.
he was a hometown hero. Okay. Now him calling out LeBron still ain't got nothing to do with his ability to be a professional athlete, because he's still a decent player. He just wasn't no LeBron. You know what I'm saying? So now people trying to make him be a scapegoat for why Memphis lost. Now they has lost because the Lakers are the Lakers.
Right.
You know, it wasn't no one person. I mean, when Dylan Brooks lost, Ja Morant lost, Jaren Jackson and Jaren Allen, whatever his name, lost. The coach lost. The owner lost.
Team lost.
Everybody lost. Team lost. Yeah. But we start focusing on people's personal stuff, and I'm going back to this because most of the people's probably looking at this are like us. They're black. I'm going to say again, when we as a people start to being positive about life, love, friendship, relationships. A relationship comes in all different forms, whether it's through a marriage, through a girlfriend, through a brother, through a business. But it's all relationships. Once we learn how to handle those, man, I think we're gonna be better people. We start thinking about what I care about. When I came in here out there, somebody said, "Hey man, we ain't gonna do this tonight because Danny on here. He don't do that." I ain't gonna stop y'all from being y'all.
Right.
One of the things that I respect about you is, ever since I met you, you've always been real.
Oh yeah, ain't no change. Don't worry.
You've been real. So, and I like people to, yeah. So, and that's just the way I am.
We sitting right here.
We want to be sitting right here, man. But listen, we done got into a whole nother conversation. Love You Like the 90s is the album, baby. I'll beg is the song. Sunday, May 28th, Stacey Adams, the Boss of Blues.
We appreciate you, Mike Child. Yeah, Stacey Adams.
Thanks, Stacey.
Love You Like the 90s.
Man, we look forward to seeing you come down here, man, and turn it out.
Love You Like the 90s.
Courtesy of Stacey Adams, the Boss of Blues. Tonight, before we leave here, we're going to give away a pair of free tickets to the Mega Fest tonight. Courtesy of the Boss of Blues and BMG Records, all right? Right. All right, that's what's up, man. Thanks, Stacey.
All right, take care, Stacey.
Also, man, on next Sunday in Lumberton, Mississippi, a big show Stacey is a part of. Next Sunday, Lumberton, Mississippi, at the R.H. Bass Memorial Airport. Never seen before in the state of Mississippi. The POC, Pride of Carolina, Anthony Hamilton and Calvin Ritson performing together for the first time, same show in Lumberton, Mississippi, at the airport in Lumberton, along with legendary blues Hall of Famer Lattimore, Jody, Nelly Tiger Travis, and Bell Hollywood, Big Yayo.
Come on, last one.
F2J, I mean P2J. I mean, I don't know that. So, Adina Howard, 25 artists, one day.
Oh man, that is simple.
The ultimate Mother's Day R&B and Blues Festival.
That is so necessary, bro.
Anthony Hamilton, Calvin Ritson, Adina Howard, Stacey Adams, Nelly Tiger Travis, Miss Jody, Bell Hollywood, Big Yayo, Benny Lattimore, Arthur Young, the Funky Funk.
Oh man, the Funky Funk.
Yeah,
so I can get in.
Yeah. Just did. Billy D,
yeah.
Bobby Ray, 25 artists, man.
That's gonna be big. It's gonna be
next Sunday in Lumberton.
So when you see this type of action come towards you, and you know you're doing it, you've been in so many years.
How many years have you been in it like this?
Yeah, how many years?
Man, if
Since
you
you
don't
are daddy though.
I mean, just,
No. See,
well,
little Dan,
if you don't count my years in the gospel, man.
little Dan, gospel man, yeah.
Yeah, if you don't count my years in the gospel, I've been in this over. That's probably just then. Let's ask
let's,
Calvin
It's
Ridson nephew. Yeah, but if you
What's the word on Street Podcast? We got online.
That's my man. This
Damn,
Calvin
we waiting on your call.
This Calvin Ridson nephew, man. It's just in the wonder kid of BMG. But before we talk to Justin, 40 plus years, man. From gospel to whatever, and I'm still in church. I'm still in gospel. I don't get to be there a lot now. We've been on tour for the last year with 2 different tours. You know, and I travel with Calvin. I work with Calvin Ridson, my friend, as his production manager. So, you know, but yeah, it's 40 plus year career.
So you haven't, when the last time you had to be in a gospel show?
I did the Williams Brothers, myself and Julius. We did the Williams Brothers, Nothing But the Hits farewell tour at the Landis Center back in August. That was a gospel show. We did about 1,800 people. The Williams Brothers performed for 2 hours, did all they hits, the legendary Williams Brothers. That was the last time I did a gospel show. But on June 22nd through the 24th, I'm going to be working with my man Alan Carter, Caleb Carr's dad, in Atlanta, at the Atlanta Civic Center for the You Will Win conference. It's going to be it's going to be a 2-day conference with Caleb Carr and a host of gospel artists and speakers in Atlanta, Georgia. So y'all look for that. And, man, I'm just thankful that God has allowed me to be able to make a living up and down through all the lies, through all the mistakes, all the bad business deals. God has allowed me, man, to do something that I love to do, make a living. I'm thankful, man.
I'll be thankful too, man. I'm thankful.
Being happy with your Lord and making money. That's what goes together.
I'm thankful, man. But listen, we got Calvin Ridson, your nephew, on the line, who is just 10, and he's got a brand new single called Sugar Daddy. Let's play it, and when we come back, we're gonna talk to my man Justin right here on the Word on the Street.
Word on the Street.
Yeah, Sugar Daddy. Yeah,
Keep it locked.
Sugar Daddy. That's Justin, baby. What's your word, Justin? Let's get it. Okay, you got this Justin, Sugar Daddy. Check the Word on the Street.
I think you gave it to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Word
I
on the
mean, you got
Street.
him with that.
Well, let's talk to Justin, man. Talk about.
It's gonna
You got it.
play. I remember you sent him something. That's the one you didn't send me.
I got the most that.
You got. You see Justin?
So you sent it right now.
Give it to me. Give me that. Let me put it in there. I emailed it. I probably sent. I've been.
Kirby Smooth.
I'm sending it. Yeah, we'll stop it and put. Let me send that email because I've been getting contacts all these set up, so I might be high. I'll just to do that. Well, that's it.
Over here, there.
I ain't that. That's just it. I ain't none of that. I got the stuff. All right, Daddy, that's that. Check it out, boy. Catch how we go back to it, man. My man Justin is on the line. It's Calvin Ridson. He's on the BMG label. And Justin is from North Carolina, just like Calvin.
Justin, you're live with Word Street Podcast.
Yeah. I just said that. It says when. that last one? What's that one? You got it? Let me send it to give me that.
Mississippi. Get ready for the biggest Mother's Day show to hit the set. Pure Love presents the Ultimate Mother's Day Blues and Soul Fest, Sunday, May 14th in Lumberton, Mississippi. Starring Anthony Hamilton, Calvin Richardson, Lattimore, Nelly Tiger Travis, Stacey Adams, and many more. Rain or shine, it's going down. Gates open at 9 a.m. Showtime is at 11 a.m. Hosted by Alice Marie. Nikki DeMar, MC Lightfoot.
Shoot that. So now I gotta go back live, right? Which I think my phone gonna die.
Yeah.
Charge up.
They got charge there. Where she get? What charge?
I put my back back in. Look at my back out here.
Is you?
Yeah, I took that. Yeah. Strength. Shoot the charge.
Just be up to your man, man. Yeah, you good? Good. We'll get it right.
Hey, Cal, my guy, man. Oh, that's my guy, man.
I don't know where we're gonna put it though.
Yeah.
We get everything live.
They're gonna play up there, but everybody can really use it.
Let's play. You got it now, Jay? You got it, man. This is just there. Sugar daddy. Girl, you
If you ain't got the ticket, don't get it.
I can pay your light bill. I can pay your rent. But you gotta do something strange for the money I spend. Wherever you win, got your home sitting in the dark. Girl, you know you ain't shit. I'm trying to show you finer things like diamond rings. Instead of sipping wild orange rose, I got champagne. I know you know the rules. Girl, you ain't no fool. You say you want a sugar daddy, this is what you gotta do. Go tell your mama. Go tell your mama. Go tell your pappy. Go tell your pappy now. Sugar daddy. Someone to pick you up in a brand new caddy. In a brand new caddy. Yeah. Sugar daddy. Your man get paid on Friday. Show up on Sunday. Coming in cussing and fussing 'cause he ain't got no money. Girl, I think you better leave him alone. Pack up your bags and then call my phone, and I'll be on my way. My blue's still on my way. Not trying to start no mess, but just can't misbehave. I know you know the rules. Girl, you ain't no fool. You say you want a sugar daddy, this is what you gotta do. Go Now pay the cost. I need my back good. I want my plate fixed. I need you with some red bottoms, but get naked. You know the rules. Girl, you ain't no fool. You say you want a sugar daddy. This is what you gotta do. Go tell your mama. Oh, go tell your pappy. Someone to pick you. Someone to pick you up. In a brand new caddy. Girl, you found that sugar daddy. Go tell your mama. Go tell your mama. Tell your baby. Girl, you found that sugar daddy.
That's my man Justin and Sugar Daddy. Justin is on the line right now. And Justin, you on the word. What's the word on Street
Podcast, man? And Justin, man, man, it's a pleasure for you to be here with us today. And you know, Calvin is a good friend of mine. I met Calvin through Danny years ago, and you know, I haven't seen him for so many years, and I bumped into him. And I think it was Blytheville, Arkansas, somewhere down through there. And you know, and got a chance to meet him again. But man, but I heard about you, man. I've been asking that about you all along, man. I said, what's up with Justin? You know, I want to hear his music because I know Calvin has set such a trendsetter situation in the South, especially in our area here. He has set such a tone for that type of music, and I know you're coming with it.
Uh-oh, we got it up now, Justin. It's Justin, y'all. Girl, you found that sugar daddy. Girl, you found that sugar daddy. I can pay you light bill. I can pay you rent.
Justin with me.
What you gotta do?
Buy today, man. Buy today, this girl. Morning, weekend. Wood Park. So, yo, Mega Fest.
jazz. What y'all think? Let's just in, man.
I love that joint right there, man. That joint is so fat.
Yeah, that's that fat.
That joint is so fat.
I remember when Babyface wrote that song. Babyface wrote this song back in the 90s. I'll buy your clothes.
Yeah.
And
Seems
they
like
asked him,
it's home
say,
for work.
yeah. They said, man, would you really do that for a woman? He said, not all of that, but that's what they want to hear.
Yeah.
They want to hear that.
Yeah.
You know, so
I can't replace it though. You gotta do something.
that's right. What you tell Jay, if you want all this, now you got to do something strange. No, that's right. Hey Jay, so tell everybody, man, who you are, where you from, and what inspires you to write. Write the music. Obviously, you come from a musical family, so I've never seen such a talented family like you. Yeah, I mean, I don't know one brother that I met that don't sing. And what am I right, Jay?
We come up like I tell everybody, man. We learn how to sing, but we learn how to ride a bicycle. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
Because I know.
That's what came up on the other side. Yeah, so, but yeah, man, so this is Just In. He's on the BMG, Boston Digital Music Group label. That's his new single. He's going to be down in Lumberton with us too on Sunday, May 14th. And of course, man, I'm honored to have my nephew. I'm up now, Catch.
Yeah.
I done got so old on
You're
the road. Yeah, I'm up. And it just,
That's right, you already know.
I'm out to everybody, man. I'm out now, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad to have my nephew, man, to come and be with us and let me introduce him to Holly Springs. Now, let me tell y'all something. Just not Holly Springs. Holly Springs is just a place. 60% of the people that's going to be at that show going to be from out of town. Man, we got people from Minnesota, from LA, from Iowa, from St. Louis, Chicago, Alabama, South Mississippi, Louisiana, Arkansas, Jackson, Tennessee. They coming in.
Right.
So what I'm saying, I'm telling all the cheap folks in Holly Springs, back when I first started this, things didn't cost a lot. Yeah, I'll do $10 tickets. I figure, then I give away a lot of tickets, trying to be cool with people and stuff. Some of the same people don't appreciate it. They be the bad ones that Tank ain't coming. He ain't show up. He don't pay the artist. All that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So hey, so now it is what it is, and I'm telling y'all now, the tickets are $40. They're gonna be $80 when these run out. And with all due respect to everybody, I respect people, I love people, I like seeing people happy. But if you don't want to buy a ticket, don't complain, don't try to stop nobody else from coming, just don't come. Or go wherever you want to go.
Don't hate on that.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't hate on that.
I mean, it ain't gonna stop that. The show gonna be packed, man.
Yeah, that's the wrong thing.
Yeah, the show gonna be packed. God has blessed me to have the brand, the DDE brand, that's connected with CRE, Calvin Richardson Enterprises. We got Just In, Stacey Adams, Billy D, Bobby Ray, and of course the Prince of Soul Music, Calvin Richardson. I got my man Kirby Smooth.
In the building.
Who I signed. We got a hot record, man. We got 2 hot singles coming out. So, God has blessed us to be able to expand. Good relationships, good business relationships. And we ain't really worried about the negative talk. When I said I'm putting it out there really just to try to help somebody understand that you can't really stop nothing by talking negative about somebody else. If you don't like somebody or you don't want to participate in what they're doing, just don't come. Don't buy a ticket. Because for everyone that don't buy a ticket, God always send me tickets somewhere else.
Right.
So, that's the way I look at it, man. Hey, matter of fact, I'm going to tell y'all right now, after the show, me and Calvin and Stacy and King George and Willie Clayton and Catch and Bull and Grind Hard and Kirby and Justin and Sky Wadley and Lil Danny, all of us going to get on the tour bus and the Sprinters. We going to the shoe store. I'm going to the shoe store. Now we buying some more shoes. Because with this show, we kicking their ass. We making shoes. But you got to look for that. We kick ass shoes, man. We're going to get some more shoes after this one, man. This is it. You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely amazing, though.
I'm going to tell you how amazing
Gotta
this
help
is.
them out.
Because what people got to understand is this. Danny moved the show He took it out of Oakland. And people wouldn't expect to do what it did.
I was there.
And it was sold out.
I was
You
there.
know, and now for him to bring it back to the city of Holly Springs, people respect the game. Respect the game.
Let me tell y'all something about this, and I ain't gonna talk around it. Everybody knows two shows. Everybody knows the
Right.
nature that's been following me and following this, knows how these shows develop, okay? But I'm gonna say this right here. We just finished playing in Rocky Mountain, North Carolina, and in Manassas, Virginia, with OB, P2K, Westlove. Most of those people is gonna be on that show. That's a great show at Wall Hill.
Yeah.
It's a great show at Wall Hill.
Right.
Now, I ain't in no competition with nobody.
No.
Because the way I look at it is business.
Two great shows.
If you walk in the
Yeah.
store and you see Coca-Cola, you see
Yeah,
Pepsi,
Yeah, sure.
you buy what you like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, you want-
So the people that ain't got nothing invested, that want to make these shows be a conflict with each
I
other,
was talking
that's
about.
just cause they ain't got shit to do. They sitting around, they trying to look and find something to talk about. That show's gonna be great. They selling tickets. This show is gonna be off the chain. We selling tickets. So as a businessman, what I try to do is, what I try to do is to put together the best show that I possibly can. People have shows in show business on the same day all the time. We were in Atlantic
All the
City
time.
on the Blues
That's what I
All
was
Right
gonna
tour.
say. You keep me saying that.
We were at Ocean's Casino. We were sold out. 3 blocks down the road, the Legacy Tour. When you Keith Sweat, New Edition up, sold out. People go where they want to go. You know, we were in Detroit, Fox Theater, right around the corner at the Little Caesars Palace. Mike Epps, Cedric Entertainment, DLE Group, DC Young Fly, sold out. Both shows sold out. So, country ass folks that want to keep being negative and stuff about something that ain't no beef between me and Christine. And I'm on here now doing something
Shout out to
everybody
Christine,
wanna
man.
do. Right, I'm advertising the show.
Shout
I
out.
already
You like those
saw
artists, go to that show. Craig Smack Harris in Tunica. Got King George Polka. If you like that show, go to that show. You know what I'm saying? Don't be sitting around talking and being negative and stuff, man. If you don't want to buy a ticket, just don't buy a ticket. Keep your damn money. Because the show gonna be packed.
That's simple.
You know, it's just that simple.
Yeah, that's it.
Both
Yes,
shows,
yes,
both shows gonna be.
Yeah,
Both
man,
shows
we
will
gonna have
be
a great time, and this is good for the community. It's good for the culture of the blues and
Good for
stuff.
the small business.
Fellowship, small business,
Fellowship, man.
everything.
People
Small
gonna
They gonna
enjoy.
sell out ice.
Yeah, man. People selling ice and bologna
Beer.
and bread.
Yeah, right.
People gonna be buying gas coming up. These people
Yeah.
driving into
They
Marshall
don't
County.
get it. People don't
Yeah,
get it.
they driving into Marshall
They don't
County.
really get
One
it.
thing about when you do a show and it's a big show, the
It's
whole
support the town as a whole.
Yeah,
man,
right.
to watch
Man,
cars
Support
don't
the
make
town
some
as a
money.
whole, yeah. You gotta get gas.
The clothes person gonna make some money. The beer man, everybody
Check
gonna make
this
some
out.
money.
Check this out.
Yeah.
Check this out. The people that invest in these shows and spend the money, we giving y'all free business. Because people around the stadium, people around Wall Hill, gonna charge people to park in their yard. People gonna be cooking, selling plates out their yard. So, and water, right. So y'all, hey, man, listen, man, it's business. Okay? I do my show in Holly Springs on that day for a certain reason. If I could have gotten that other building and it was conducive for what we're doing, I wouldn't have been in Holly Springs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I have a working relationship with these guys. I travel with Calvin Richardson every day, every week, 4 days out of the week. We together. You know? King George, Pokey, Tucker, Will Clay, Bobby Rush, TK Soul, Sir Charles. I've seen these people all the time. So you can expect that I'm gonna have some type of special business relationship with them where they'll do certain
Right.
things.
Yeah, it makes sense for you to do it.
Yeah, you know what I'm
It
saying?
makes sense for you to do it. Why not go out here and do all these things and not have strings attached to something that
Hey
you know
man,
you
my
can
boy, my
always
man
have
Stacey
something.
Adams had to say it. He said, hey, check this out. You hear people say about the club, okay, so when God put you in a certain place, like I'm in a certain position, you are not just the plug too, you the outlet. The plug ain't no good without the outlet.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Right, yeah, yeah.
You sure know
And then you gotta keep God as the breaker box.
That's it.
Because if the breaker box go out, the all that other blood that helps.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, listen, my nephew just did, man. Y'all come out and see him Sunday, May 28th. Gates open at 1 o'clock. Show starts at 5. Just there, and the Sugar Daddy, man, in the house. Thanks for calling in, Jay.
I look forward to seeing everyone.
Oh, yeah, man, we look forward to seeing you too.
Man, most definitely, Justin.
All right,
That's what's up.
waiting on Sugar Daddy.
All
Waiting
right.
on Sugar Daddy.
Thanks, nephew.
All right, Jesse.
So, hey, man, guys, again, I really appreciate y'all. Before we play Kirby Smooth and get out of here, man, Block, Bull, somebody, Jake, y'all want to give away these 2 tickets, man? How you doing?
What we gonna do is, we're gonna do this right here. What is the hottest Calvin Richards song that ever took 5?
You can't say that. There's so many of them. But you don't know.
No, it was one song that really took it to the level.
Dude, I thought
What was the first hit? What was the first Calvin Richards
Okay,
hit?
well, ask that then.
What was the first Calvin Richards
Now,
hit?
that's too easy because you finna
Now,
call.
what was the first Calvin Richards hit? If you online right now on YouTube, on Chris Brown Radio, or What's the Word on Street Podcast, or Darren Thompson page, look, we ask you right now, if you want these tickets,
Hit,
I'm gonna give away a
turn the tickets around, man. Let them
we
see.
give away a pair of tickets.
Tickets to the negative.
What song
What's the first Calvin Richardson hit? Is that what you asked?
was the first Calvin Richards hit? If you can tell me that, man, I know these folks ready for Calvin. I know they're ready for Calvin Richards.
Well, I guess you gonna wait for somebody to hit you. I can't see way over there, so ain't no need of me looking.
Well,
but hey, we also got
I've been
the
check you
icon, man. Listen, Bull, we got 3 generations of music, of this music. The icon really played. King of Soul,
Already know.
all those hits coming. Then you got the new kid, King George, Hotter Than the Pistol. And of course, the Prince of Soul. Yeah, the Prince of Soul.
You got a sound, man.
But not only do you have Calvin Richards and King George and Stacey Allen, but you got my man Kirby Smooth.
Kirby Smooth, baby. Kirby Smooth. Did somebody win these tickets? Don't y'all wait.
What's the
I only know
answer?
that.
Anybody get an answer yet?
Block ain't looking. He over there. Hey, man.
I'm just saying. I'm waiting on
'Cause I
somebody.
got 2 things pulled up, but I don't know which
You
one.
got-
You got 2 things pulled up?
I know the answer.
What they talking about? What's
I'll
the
go
answer?
back to the beginning.
What's the answer?
What they say? Tell me what they say.
Pushing just before the break. I'm trying to find.
What is the
Except
first
say
Calvin
push.
Richards hit?
Huh?
Push.
Pushing.
Push.
That ain't the name of the song.
Push.
That ain't the name of the song.
Keep on pushing.
No, yeah.
That's
It's not the exact name, but that's right. Yeah,
Keep
don't
on
keep on
pushing.
pushing. Yeah. Don't keep on pushing.
Who won the ticket?
I don't know.
What's the name?
Look on it and see what. You don't see the name. You ain't got, hey, I ain't gonna beg you to give them to you. I'll take them back to the house. Y'all gotta comment on the page. Don't text me.
Bull page. Bull page on YouTube. Bull page on YouTube.
Y'all gotta go to Dan Thompson page or go to YouTube.
Drop a comment.
Said True Love featuring KC Haley
That's not, well,
in 1999.
that was off the first record.
Yeah. Country Boy, yeah.
Yeah.
Keep on pushing.
Keep on pushing was the first big
Big
hit.
hit, yeah.
But I'll Take It was a hit too.
Yeah.
It
Yeah, that's
wasn't
on
as
that
big as
too,
Keep
yeah.
on Pushing. I'll Take It featuring Casey Haley. It wasn't as big as
Yeah.
Don't Keep Pushing.
I'll Take Her.
Yeah.
True Love featuring Chico the Bar.
Comment,
I'll
comment.
Take Her featuring KC Haley. Yeah. I like to play that. I
Chico.
remember that.
Chico the Bar's about to get a hammer. That's my point on that. The other bar coming.
Everybody, yeah.
What are you doing, man, with this damn
He
bar?
watching this show.
Try to look at the show. See
Why you on the show?
Yeah.
That's right,
I
man.
ain't been on my page.
You like the Charles Barkley podcast, man. You like Barkley. You like the Outcast, that's on the side.
But look, man, if y'all want these tickets, man, May 28th, man, Memorial
Come
Day
in or
weekend.
call in. Yeah.
Call in or
You gotta call in. What's the number, man?
What's the number?
901-572-1814.
Just put it
501.
It's on the screen.
It's on the screen. It's on the screen. Call in if you want to win these pair of tickets, man. We got the tickets right here.
Come in or call in.
What was the first Calvin Richardson hit?
Big hit. The big hit.
The big hit. What was the first big hit for
Yeah,
Calvin
we
Richardson?
done told them. We done over.
They got
They got to be listening, though. They had to be listening.
Yeah, listen.
Yeah, let's see who listening.
Yeah, man.
Y'all better call now, because they ain't going to be up here on the spray passing out ticket on the square.
I know that's right.
Oh, no.
I know
That ain't
It's
happening.
over.
That's over. That's a wrap.
Yeah, that's a wrap on that.
Yeah, great.
If you want tickets, call me at 901-355-7318. If you want to reserve your tent space, call me at 901-355-7318.
So can people come out there and grill too?
Yeah, grill, but no big grills on the football field. You're not pulling the trucks and parking. Let me tell y'all this. You ain't bringing the damn truck, parking and blocking folks and stuff and all that. If you get mad, I got some U.S. Marshals doing security, and all of them neck red at that hat over there in fire streets. I'm just letting y'all know. You know what I'm saying? I got one gonna be sitting up in a gift stand with a sniper rifle. So I'm just letting y'all know, get out of line, it's going down. And so you bad consequences, that's all I'm telling you. This show is gonna be handled, the production is gonna be off the chain, man. I'm telling you. Y'all gotta come see. We got the screens, LED screens.
No flatbed truck.
There ain't no flatbed tray with 2 DJ speakers.
Ain't none of that, kid.
No, shit hanging all out the air and all that, man. This is the Mega Fest. I'm just telling you. If y'all follow me on Facebook and social media, y'all know how the Calvin Richardson experience is. Then we got the icon, King of Soul and Blues himself, Mr. Willie Clayton. All those hits. Party like we used to. Love me for you. Wiggle in the middle. 3 people sleeping in my bed. My baby cheating on me. Boom, boom, boom. Shit. Look at Glock Glock. Hey, Glock Glock. It's going down.
It's going down. That's a beat.
Everything gonna get out the way.
Man, get out the way. Move.
Hey, nah,
I'm like, Lucas, move. Get out the way.
Hey, DBE coming school.
He gonna prime them up.
Oh, yeah, we bringing it to now.
Yeah, he gonna prime
Well, everybody, I got my lab on now.
Oh, hey, let me tell y'all something. I'm just addressing negative comments. Some people say, well, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't worry about it. Well, you ain't none of me. So I ain't addressing it because I'm worried about it. I just like to say stuff to try to show people a better way of thinking, okay? Heard somebody say, King George gonna have a band. Bring a band. You ought to tell folks when people ain't gonna have a band. Let me tell y'all about a track and band situation, okay? When a person brings a band, people don't hook up a trailer and drag instruments down the road no more like we used to do back in the day. So these band members are being paid more money. You have to make sure they're available. So when you bring a band, when you see an artist with a band, he has more expensive. So if you want a band, then y'all need to start looking to pay band prices. Stop looking to get a damn $20 ticket. And if you're in a small building, there's no need to really have a band because you got to have equipment. These guys are playing with Pro Tools and all types of different digital and stuff now. So it's a little bit more complicated than just plugging and playing. So everybody's talking about King George need a band. They ain't got no band. They ain't come. Stay your ass at home. Don't buy no ticket. But fortunately, everybody got bands. On Sunday, May 20th, we bringing the band. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. Kirby got a band. King George got a band. Willie Clayton got a band. Calvin got a band. So I'm just saying, man, I'm throwing this thing out here. And I ask you this question for those that's being negative, because you're really just being negative to really try to deter people from dealing with the person that doing the show. Just say if I booked the band, I paid and brought the band. The band played all the songs like you like to hear. And the artists don't come. Would you want to hear the band?
Yeah.
I can book the band. Now, since you didn't like the band, you just want to have a band.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's just go listen to the band. Don't worry about seeing the artist. Stop it, man. Stop it. Come out, have a good time.
Have a good time.
Let's kick it. Yeah, man. Stop looking for something.
Come look at the
Yeah,
show.
man. Stop looking for something to be wrong. Come out and have a good time. George gonna sing all of his songs Friday night. Keep on rolling. Can't stay too long. He gonna do new songs. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be great, man. It's gonna be a great show, man.
We got about 15 people, so I'm doing that.
With the ticket, okay, yeah. Boy got that live.
Oh, so what's up, man? Who gonna win any tickets, man? What was the first Calvin Richards hit?
Yeah, like, I don't know if it's fact, because I done told him.
Calvin Richards hit. Go answer, man. Who they got?
What's the word on the street podcast? Who we got on the line? You want these tickets or not? You gonna play on the phone? You just lost the ticket.
Click it.
You lost the ticket. Nobody else.
What's the word on the street? We'll hang up on you.
We'll hang up on you. Y'all gave no break. Y'all gave no break. Alright. What's the word on the street podcast? Who we got on the line? What's the answer? What's the answer? You gotta answer the question. You want to hear the question?
Still call.
Go ahead.
The question is, what was Calvin Richards' biggest hit? All right, man, we're gonna holler at you, man. All right, peace, baby. Holler at hey, does it sound like I hung up?
You get to love Google.
That's
what's going on.
Come on. We got calls coming in. What's the word on the street podcast? Yeah.
There ain't no free ticket.
Well,
we give them the tickets away. What's the answer to the question? What was Calvin Richards' biggest record? What was his first big hit?
You gotta answer 10 seconds or you're gonna get hung up on. You looking it up.
Thank you so much. We appreciate your participation.
Yeah. The technology gotta be quick, you know what I mean?
What's the word on the street podcast, man? We want to know, man. Call in right now. We got 2 pair of tickets we're going to give away. Or 1 pair of tickets we're going to give away.
Right, 1 pair of tickets.
We'll call back.
To Soul Blue Mega Fest, starring Calvin Richards, King George, Willie Clayton, Stacey Adams, Perry Smooth, and more. You get these tickets right now. What was Calvin Richards' first hit?
That's how we gonna say it.
Yeah. What was Calvin Richards' first hit? What's
the word on the street podcast? And what's your answer?
Yes, ma'am. That's correct answer. Thank you for really being attentive. Thank you for being attentive and listening, because we told y'all the damn answer.
That's what you did.
What's your name? Hey, we'll let you give your name and your information, okay? Okay. What's your name? What?
Where you from, Tara?
Yeah, but Tara, you gotta have your name ain't just Tara. There's a lot of Tara. Tara who? Tara Hankins. We got
you did one. I got you.
We got you, Tara. We got him, man. We got you, Tara. All right, thank you.
All right, get him to the
Yeah. Tara Hankins, the winner, with the answer. I guess she was listening. Hey, you know what I think people thought about that the guy that called in? You know what they say about black men, don't you? What they used to say. If you don't want us to know something, put it in writing. Put it on TV. We ain't gonna listen. We gave the answer about 20 times.
About 20 times.
So it's Sunday, May 28th. Gates open at 1 o'clock. Show starts at 5 o'clock. You can get your tickets by seeing my cousin, Kendrick Richmond. Catch him up. Yes, or you can see Trap Promoter of the Year. Holler at Trap Promoter of the Year. Or if you're in Grand Junction, my little god sister Vicky Hill. Or one of my children, Chandra, little Danny, Snoop. we can get you tickets. Or call me at 901-355-7318. Holler at Glock 19. Hit Bull up. Kirby, anybody that's selling damn ticket and bring the money back. All these people, hey, we got tickets everywhere. So don't act like you can't get no tickets. You know what I'm saying?
$40 early bird, 80 on the day of, and we bargain.
No, 80 after these gone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hold on, rephrase. 80 after these gone.
And parking is separate, boy. Parking is
Parking is
separate.
separate.
And we got to
Make
pay for
sure
the
that-
grass.
Yeah, we gonna, yeah.
We got to
You
pay
gonna
for
tear
the
the
grass. We
grass
got
up?
to pay for the lights. We got generators and lights.
Come to
Everything.
you, maintenance, y'all.
Cause it's baseball field.
Yeah, man.
Know some shit.
And all of it. Yeah.
Tips and shit.
Well, look at man.
Right.
I'm just saying.
All they have football field sprinkler system. All they got to be, I got to be prepared for the football season. So hey, if you want to come to the show, it's gonna be a great show. We got Calvin Ritz, Willie Clay, King George, Stacey Adams, Kirby Spoon, Justin, and my man Sky Watley is coming.
But Dad, I want to hear this dude hit me Kirby. I want to hear.
Let's get it. But first, we gotta ask him about this. Kirby.
Okay.
Kirby Smooth.
Hey, Kirby cool dude, man, and mannish as hell. These two songs Kirby got, he got the mannish songs and song right now. Morning Wood and Do the Time.
Yeah.
Morning Wood and Do the Time. Spook, tell them about it.
So you know that morning wood is basically, early in the morning.
Early in the morning.
Early in
Roll
the
over.
morning when you roll over. She can get it when
You get that wood.
before you get up and corrupt yourself.
Oh, hey, I can relate to that. I can really relate to that. I can really relate to
Man,
that.
hey, at the beginning of the song, Kirby said, wake up.
I can relate to that. I can relate to that. You know what I'm saying? I can really relate to that.
Yeah, Kirby tell him wake up, man. But look,
Tyra, I
I'm
got
gonna
to
tell
check
y'all
this
this.
box.
Kirby's got an amazing story. We're gonna come back sometime and tell y'all about it. Everybody know him personally from Olive Bless knows the story. But how these songs came about, Kirby and I linked up like a year or two before COVID. Am I right?
You're about a year before.
Yeah, COVID hit, slowed up the process with what we were planning to do. So I linked up with my friend, my best friend, my business partner, Barris Evans Jr., great producer, songwriter up in Gary, Indiana, Chicago area. And Barris pretty much does gospel. And I told him, I said, look, man, I got this cat, man, that I want to do a record on, and I want you to let us do it, put something together. I was thinking about getting songs from other people. We had some songs. We had some songs from some other, like Jay Wan, different people. And I said, you know what? I want to get Curtis something unique. So Doc flew down here. We was working on a gospel record, and I brought Curtis to the studio. They met, we kicked it, whatever. And he always liked to go to Debo's when we leave the studio. Ain't supposed to be none of that. He wanted to go to Debo's, get him a strawberry shake. So when he got home, he's like, hey, man, I want you to listen to something. I came up with this concept. Kirby, tell me what you think about it. And he sent me a little string track and all that. And I started thinking, I said, you know what? Kirby's smooth. He's always clean. The women love him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, they'll accept this. And I said, what you gonna call it? He said, we'll call it just what he gonna say. I said, what's that? Morning Wood. So I said, man, let me ask you, man, before we just throw that on. I called Smooth, I let him hit a track, and we heard the lyrics a little bit, and Kirby said, oh yeah, I want that. Kirby said, yeah, I'm ready. When we go to the studio. So we came up with the song, and the funny thing is, I had a young cat, another guy was scheduled to come to the studio, sing backgrounds every day. For whatever reason, he didn't come and didn't show up. So we ended up going to Jackson, Mississippi the next day. And Doc was like, we were recording Melvin Williams and Harvey Watts gospel. He was like, look, man, while we down there, let's go do some background vocals to Kirby. I'm like, okay, let me call somebody. He's like, no, you finna sing. I say, what? He's like, no, man, this song fits you. I hear you singing in church and stuff. You can do it. So I laid the background vocals. He put his effects on to make me sound a lot better than what I was
Yeah,
going to do.
right.
And it turned out good. We came back, brought the track to Memphis. We went to the studio. Kirby nailed it on the first take. I said, damn, Smooth.
First take.
Yeah.
First one take.
I said, Smooth, you been rehearsing on this.
Yeah. You have been rehearsing.
You know, they want to be right.
So we came up with 2 great songs, man, that we feel good about for Kirby. And we're gonna release them on that day. Morning Wood and Due Time. Matter of fact, Kirby, we already posted the album covers.
Right.
But my plan is to have CDs for some of y'all to buy, to purchase. Those of you that still like CDs, and just for the support. You know, we may give something away for Kirby, but great song, man. Morning Wood. Let's get to it, boy.
Yes.
Let's play it. This is Kirby Smooth, Danny Boy Entertainment recording artist.
Morning
Smooth one. Morning
Wood, Black.
Wake up.
Smooth.
I ain't gonna even tell you what the back part of it said that we put on there. I ain't gonna tell you that. Hey, I can't, I'm gonna play it for y'all. I ain't gonna put it on there. It's real nasty. The other part that we put on the record.
Coffee can't do what I can. I have a real big plan. I can get you started on your way. Just get through at the top of the day. Baby, it's morning wood. I can deliver. I know that I could. Baby, that you should. And when the sun comes up, we'll fill your cup. I'll leave a bill, but I'll take just in case. Let's try it and come to an end. Don't you worry when morning comes.
Yes, Lord.
Maybe they have
This would be bad. Get this wood. Come on. It's wood. Oh, I give you this wood. I'll take control of you. It's wood, baby. Yeah, baby, the sun, this night.
Man, Morning Wood right there, man. Right here on What's the Word on the Free Podcast, man.
That's what it is.
The new hit, man, it's out, man. We'll be performing live May 28th, Memorial Day weekend at South Wood Park, man. 880 Highway what?
Highway 4 East. You know what, man?
4 East.
I gotta do better. I need to quit acting like I'm young, put my damn glasses on. I done sent 5 songs to the wrong email. That's why I got.
You know, Danny, you had told me like 2 months ago, you were like, bruh, I done sold so many tickets for this show.
Don't tell anybody.
Well,
they might think it's old back.
Well,
We still got room. We got room.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but
you have told me.
No, it's been a blessing.
You have told me.
Yeah,
You have sold so many tickets. I called you and you like, man, we have sold so many tickets.
Big Bright is jumping off the chain.
Man,
so
and let's continue that. Let's make history in the city of Holly Springs. Danny have done this. This is not his first time doing this, but he chose to come back to Holly Springs to show y'all love, show this man some love and respect, and come on out to the Soul Brew Mega Fest, man. It's gonna be one to be remembered.
For sure.
Definitely, man.
Remember, man.
All
Going
over
down
the
the history, dog.
We've been on tour this time last year. When George first kind of got on the circuit, they added him to the Blues All Right tour. We left the Blues All Right tour and we got on the Southern Soul Music Festival tour. That ended December 17th. We started right back on tour at the end of January, first part of February. We've been going places because of this new thing. This Southern Soul is growing.
That's really going fast.
We've been going places, man. Yeah, and it's mainly due to these younger artists, to George, Calvin, TK Soul. They're not real young, but the music is young. When people hear blues, mostly they start thinking B.B. King, Bobby Bland, Little Bill, Stevie Hill, Tyrone Davis, Johnny Taylor, which actually were not blues singers. I met Tyrone Davis. If you had called Tyrone Davis a blues singer to his face, he'd cuss you out.
Yeah.
Bobby Womack, they don't motherfucking blues singer. They were soul and R&B singers.
Yeah.
But as the change of time, just like everything in our life, every 10 years, things change. Right. How many of y'all remember a payphone?
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you see one now? No, you don't see one now. I remember I said made one of the dumbest statements that I could have ever made back in the early 2000s. When a person at Cricket said, when this new Craze or Razor, whatever that phone was, comes out, you're going to be able to text and communicate with people without calling. And then eventually you're going to be able to send an email. I meet with my smart self. Black people ain't going to do it, but most black people ain't got no email.
Yeah.
Now look.
Yeah, right.
Everybody got phones. Babies got phones. So it's just that we need to start thinking a little bit more other than what we know. You know what I'm saying? Start being aware of the changes. And this music has changed. When the Blues All Right tour started, you had Tyrone Davis, Bobby Blue Bland, Will Milton, Denise LaSalle, Marvin Cease, Mel Waiters. Sir Charles was the young guy, Bobby Russell. Now Charles is one of the elder statesmen. Then you got Calvin came along with a whole different sound, which ain't blues at all. R&B and soul music. You know what I'm saying? Then Tucker came along with that swing out beat. And Pokey hit with side piece. Ain't none of that stuff really blues. But it's good music. You know what I mean? You got cats making trail ride music, they call it. What is a trail ride? I ain't never been on a trail ride. You got cats like Arthur Young and the other boy down there in Texas, Gina Jones, and Yayo, and Big Allen, and Morris Williams, and L.J. Evans. All this is good music, man. Good music. Now you got West Love. Now I listen to West. I've seen her like 3 times, but I listen to her Sunday. She's gospel singer to me. Yeah. That's what it sounds like. But the people like what she's delivering. So the people are the ones buying the tickets. Right. So, and so it is what it is. And George come along and take William Brothers and Lee Williams bass lines and put his lyrics to it. Boom. Now everybody that sings Southern Soul trying to put gospel behind it. You know what I'm saying? But that's his thing. Yeah. That's his style. So you're going to get a lot of good music. We got 3 generations of music. All my Willie Clayton fans, oh my God. If you know Willie Clayton like I know Willie Clayton is one of the most competitive singers I ever met. Like he busted your head on stage. So if you on the show with him,
Clayton put on a good show. I seen him at the Atlanta Center twice.
yeah.
And when he
You
come
on the
out,
show
boy,
with
he
him,
rocks the crowd.
you on the show with him,
He does. He
you
rocks the
better
crowd.
break. You better have your A+ game, not your A game. So you know.
Yeah, he rocks the crowd.
George is doing this thing, bringing a whole new generation of younger people, 17, 18 to 25-year-old young men and women, coming out to the quote-unquote blues shows. Right. No, Calvin got the R&B and the soul thing going. Justin, Stacey, we're gonna have a lot of fun. We'll have a lot of fun. I got my boys, the Hood Ship DJs, gonna be in the house.
Be-Lo.
Q, all of them, man, they'll be in the rock crowd.
Make it better, much better.
Yeah, it's gonna make it better. Production gonna make it off the chain. Oh, y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all ain't ready for this. We got smoke and I was thinking about bringing the helicopter and letting them shoot some fireworks. I thought about doing it. I almost started shooting off stuff. I might be on the news, you know. So I had to think about that, man. But nah, it's good. We gonna have a lot of fun, man. Gates open at 1 o'clock. Again, all of y'all down in Chulahoma, and what's that, Matthew Corner and stuff. Y'all hit Trap Up. Get your tickets.
Trap Up, man. Shout out to Trap.
Trap over here.
Get my man Catch Up. Huh?
I said Luxor Home, Tyro.
Luxor Home, Tyro. Yeah. Hey, you think about that. We used to go shoot ball in, what was that? In Tyro. Yeah, go shoot ball in Tyro. Yeah, Coldwater, San Antonio. My man R.B. Armstrong, the Godfather. Like I say, you can hit Bull up, hit Chris up. Kirby whole family buy tickets for everything he do. Yeah, so.
But I'm gonna tell you something, y'all. It's gonna be a sold out show. So you might as well get the tickets now. You got a chance.
Why
get the early bird, you the early ticket now. Because my man said, the ticket's gonna be $80.
Yeah.
Closer to get to the show.
Closer to the show, we ate up. So I advise.
Not closer to get to the show. When these $40 tickets.
Well, when did the $40 tickets run? I want to.
When they gone.
When they gone. When they gonna be gone?
I tell you like this, we ain't got as many as we had before.
Well, we didn't know they going fast. They know they going fast. Get those tickets, man. Man, Soul Blue Mega Fest.
May 28th.
May 28th. Holly Springs, Mississippi.
Daddy Boy Entertainment.
Daddy Boy Entertainment.
You know what I'm gonna do? I only gotta be gone this Saturday. Friday night, and y'all tell Jazzy Jeff I said this. I'm going to Flavor Shack.
Okay.
I'm gonna do what is called a ticket bliss.
Ticket
bliss. I will be selling $40 tickets for $30 Friday night at Flavor Shack.
This Friday.
This Friday.
This Friday at Flavor Shack. Y'all heard
Friday at Flavor Shack. I'm going.
$30 tickets.
Don't nobody get no bright ideas, because I got them heaters too. Got too much, y'all. Yeah. I've been to the gun range, man. Don't try me now. Don't be
$30 tickets, man. Friday at Flavor Shack, man.
You went OB, we got you, baby.
I know you got me.
OB in my city, we got you. I'm going to come personally, dog.
Hey, me and Kirby, you roll with me. Friday night, me and Smooth going to Flavor Shack. We all going to Ticket Bliss. Let's go. Flavor Shack. Jeff, Foster Keith, we coming. Flavor Shack Friday night. We're going to be selling $30 tickets in the Flavor Shack.
Daddy Boy Entertainment Takeover.
So Friday at Flavor Shack.
Flavor Shack, man. Friday at Flavor Shack. We going. And we paying to get in. We ain't asking to get in free. I'm buying wings. Me and Kirby gonna have a box to hit. Oh, I can't say Kirby play. Kirby don't play. Yeah. I don't say that. Yeah. I'm gonna have to hit us on the table. Y'all do it. Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. But hey, man, thank y'all again.
Right,
It's time to go. I can do this all night.
We got one more song.
This is the new Kirby and featuring his niece, Ty. Taisha Payne Davis.
Oh, yeah.
And Ty brought Kirby to the studio and just happened to get laying on the couch. No. Doc had the idea to put a woman on the song.
Yeah. She should have to be there.
So I said, hey, put her on the song. So y'all check it out. This Kirby Smooth, man, and do the time.
Started creeping the house. I thought I was out of sight. I walked through the door. My woman was sitting in the chair. Had a strange look on her face while she was pulling her hair. She said, Carrie, you think you see? You know, you mustn't around. I can dance with you. You got to do that. She said you do it right. You got to do the time. I did all I could to win my woman back. I put dollars in candy and she didn't even like that.
Hey, Troy, they can get Carrie Smooth.
I said, honey,
It's all Bruce Megaphone.
she said, you can't be alone with me in my other home. She said, you ain't no fool, you ain't no soul. Well, I'll be damned if you don't.
Hey, Troy,
If you do the right, you got to do the time. That's what she said. If you do it, you got to do the time. You got to do the time. Shut up, say my woman. She treats me right, but all she said to do was just. My woman is gonna be on lockdown, and I can't get out. It may be 2 weeks, it may be 3, but baby, you know, I've been gone. I'm walking around with a heart on. I need some release right now. Rescue me, baby, baby, baby. Oh, yeah. Somebody call my pastor and tell him and the deacons I need him to pray for me because I'm in a time of trouble. In other words, the mess to hit the fan.
I told you, man. That's Curtis Smooth. Got it in time, man.
Do the time.
That's one of the time.
Because you make 28 is over.
It's going to be on all digital outlets real soon. Morning Wood, Do the Time. Curtis Smooth featuring Taisha Payne. Hey, Tata.
Taisha.
Yeah, Curtis, you think I'm a fool?
But Danny, man, we appreciate you coming on What's Word on the Streets podcast tonight.
They're real deal.
Thank y'all.
Appreciate you,
Thank y'all so
Scurvy.
much. I thank y'all.
Kendrick Richmond, man, we call him Catch.
Yeah, shout out to Kids, man. Go ahead and come.
Can we come back one more time? Because I might give away like 4 pair of tickets, 2 pair of tickets or something.
Yeah,
Cool, y'all. Before the show.
we'll do it.
Let's do it the week of the show. Can you do that? Cool. How about that? Tell y'all what, if y'all do it on Sunday on the show, I'll bring King George.
What you think, boy?
Okay.
Y'all can do it Sunday. Set up and do it out there Sunday. Let's do it out there Sunday.
Morning. And good green grass.
In the good green grass, man. All the concrete.
All the concrete.
Let me tell y'all this right now. If it rain and it ain't gonna get too muddy, there's plenty of concrete at the stadium. My production guys off the chain, Will, Jeff, Ray Span, Dion, them. We put the stage on. If it rains, we put the stage on the basketball court. So don't y'all be talking about what we're gonna do in case of rain. We're gonna have a show, baby. We're gonna have a show. Y'all get ready to come.
Y'all heard the man.
Yeah.
The show must go on.
The show
must go on. Rain, see the snow.
I don't know about the snow. I ain't think about the show to be on my beat. brothers start turning law.
Yeah.
We changed our words then, though.
Daddy, what's the most people you ever had at a show since you've done?
You mean here or somewhere else?
Here.
Okay.
Here in this area.
Probably you say Oakland Catch.
I don't know. I was praying that.
Oakland, with H-Town and then Tank. And,
Tank,
even
yeah,
though
yeah.
they were saying Tank wasn't here, I mean, we had
The
massive.
Tank show was massive.
And then
It
we
was
had
in
Genuine and Calvin Wilson show the next year.
Would you say about 6,000?
Here's how long you been
That's
around.
How long I been?
Yeah.
Shit.
That's a lot of people.
He's 9 years old. That's my
You
little
know,
brother.
you
That's
know,
my little brother, man.
To do stuff in a small town and you got 6,000 people, bro. That's a lot of
Yeah, you're doing something right.
At least that.
Well, listen, in Lumberton on May 14th, we probably gonna have like 15,000.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, man,
That's stupid
look,
numbers.
here's the thing, man.
That's
that I'm
stupid numbers,
saying.
man. Like,
But
a lot of people don't do the numbers, but you gotta do the numbers.
hey, let me tell y'all
That's like
something.
listen though.
2 weeks ago in Houston, Texas, in our gym arena, that's where the Texans play, right?
Right.
State.
Right, I've been there before.
We at the arena. Blues is all right. The arena holds like 7,500. And Calvin Wilson, King George, Tucker, Pokey Bear. Yeah, it was Tucker there. Yeah, Tucker was there. Fat Daddy, all of that. We got like 7,200 people, 7,200 people. Right next door to the stadium, Taylor Swift played 3 shows. 70,000 all 3 nights. She did 2,016 people. Now 2,016. 2,160 people. 3 nights. Look at how much your tickets are. Starting at $1,000. They had 40-some trucks. 13 of them was just merchandise, T-shirts and stuff that she sells. At $1,000 a pop, 3 nights. Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night. We're in the same.
Then you said she had how many? 2,100 people?
No. 216,000.
Yeah, that's what I knew you meant.
Yeah, 200. Did
I
I
already
say
knew
that wrong?
what you meant.
I said you're wrong.
She sold out. She
Yeah.
sold out.
Quarter million.
Quarter million people.
Yeah.
3 days at $1,000 a pop. So we over here at our show
You
sold
gonna run
out.
off the page.
We got 2 days coming up. Day 3 and day 4. They tell us whatever y'all gonna do. Load in early. Taylor Swift is here this same weekend. Everything we do, we have to do it 2 hours early just to get through the traffic. Through 2 gates. So I'm saying 216,000 people at $1,000 start. I'm talking about nosebleed now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then our folks be complaining about that. $40 for a great show. But guess what Taylor Swift showed me? Guess what that showed me? Because getting off the interstate, going into Atlanta, people were walking, parking a mile away. I saw young black people, young white people, Mexican people, Chinese people, everybody talking and laughing and holding arms, fellowship together.
Yeah.
A whole nother generation.
Yeah.
So we probably won't see it.
Right.
But the hate is slowly leaving.
Yeah.
That racism is
So
slowly
it's down now.
Yeah, it is.
It's slowly leaving. Now what we gotta do as a race of people, get it out of our black ass.
Right.
Yeah.
But hate on each other.
Yeah.
They gonna tell you that. That's the main thing.
But
Everybody don't want to help
I
nobody.
saw those people coming, walking, man, laughing together. I'm like, dog, she got all these people, and they all young people just happy and laughing. Everybody
All
got a
cultures.
t-shirt. All cultures, man. All ethnic groups.
Right.
Not cultures, because culture is only
But
what
it's right.
culture is only what you experience
Experience.
in your neighborhood and what you believe and how you react to what you experience. You know what I'm saying? That's what we got to get out of, man. Quit thinking that we own somebody that live and everything is the way that we think. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta come up with it. Like, you gotta, even if you from the hood, you ain't gotta do what a lot of people think. You know,
Hey man, the hood is just where you live.
Right.
That's
That's
all it is.
what I mean.
They just took the name off.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was thinking about that yesterday.
They get their freedom.
When did the hood just really go?
Yeah, it's just a slang term. It's like we call each other my boy,
I guess you ain't my neighbor no
my
more.
dog.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm
might be my
saying?
enemy.
We
Yeah,
use all-
right. I was thinking about
That means something though. That means a lot.
we use all kind of terms, man.
It mean a lot.
When me and Kirby grew up, Kirby's a little older than me. Cats was saying, man, that's dynamite, man. That's groovy, baby. You don't walk around and talk like that now. People be looking at you like you're crazy. But that was our thing, you know. When I was in high school, miss me. Miss me, man, with that.
Right.
So, I mean, man, it's just that all this stuff, man, really don't have nothing to do with your existence. It's but God don't care about none of that other stuff. He care about your heart, the way you treat people. You know, the way you treat people is what He's concerned about. You know what I'm saying? Now, on the flip side, that some people don't let you treat them like that because they don't want you. They don't want to act right. All this stuff I'm saying now, somebody probably gonna comment, or somebody in the back of their mind scared to comment because they don't want nobody to see that they really hate them.
Right.
Man, they go, man, nobody want to hear that shit, man. Nobody, you know, no, you don't want to hear it. Right. You don't want to change.
Right.
So, and these are the people that I say, if you like that with me about my shows, whatever I'm doing, keep your money, player. Don't come. All I can tell you, if you don't come, you're going to miss a good show. You're going to miss a good show, man, because the show going to be great. And then everybody talking about, George told me after January, now, and I admit, we made a few production errors with going to that building. Right. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? Everybody requested a refund. Still got a refund.
Right.
And I remember you calling me.
And it was,
there.
Yeah, it was a great show.
Yeah,
It was a great show. People tried to say something negative. George told me some guys drove all the way to South Carolina, man, with him and his boy Snake came on there allegedly to do business with him. Got over there, man, we want to bring you to Memphis, man. Called Danny, man. Danny didn't do this right. Danny didn't do it. Man, she made Danny, man. Danny, he was like, yeah, I got my money the day before the show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Had a sold out crowd. The fire marshal came.
Right.
What more can you ask for?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Throwing dirt on somebody's name.
But that man,
Yeah,
but
that's how people are.
I had a cat call, man, you messed up, so you should have let me done that. You can't come back. Okay, here we come. We coming. That's Mississippi. We coming.
They've been to see it.
We coming.
I feel.
I'm saying they've been to see it.
You've been
to be a living witness of it, man.
I'm just saying, man, I just want people to have fun, man, enjoy each other. I'm a happy-go-lucky person. I like to talk trash. I like to make people laugh, man. Laugh. We'll never know that dude that shot in the TV station that mental illness.
Yeah.
You know how many people we walking by every day depressed? That's mental illness.
You don't know when they might snap.
You don't know when they might snap. You know what I'm saying? And we sitting around here worrying about somebody having a show or something.
We always think it ain't gonna happen to us.
Ain't gonna happen to us.
Yeah.
Why they got why Bull on the podcast? Hell, cause he's on the meeting. You know, what Chris Brown think, man, must be customer on too. Why Cash, man, he won't show off. He got that trick. Because he wanted to buy it. It's his money. I'm just saying, man.
Ain't no man, because he trying to better himself.
Man, we be worried about stuff that don't mean nothing to our existence.
It ain't
That's
no mean nothing.
Yeah, but you know, we the talk of the town because they can't sit around. They gotta look at us because we know that he's progressing. We know what we're doing, so they gotta have somebody to look up to.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's more definitely.
Yeah. So thank y'all again, man.
Bull might charge me, but let them know if the air go out, call Richmond.
Hey, if the air go out, call Richmond. Heat it out. Hey,
If you ready to get hot, so you gonna get there.
I ain't gonna call his name, but I know my partner. I went to his house and watched the game the other night. He turned the air conditioner on. It sounded like a crack shot. He was good. Hey, man, turn your fan off, man. Give me a fan. Give me a fan. Hey, boy. Get the thing in the game. Steph Curry going off. Steph Curry going 50. He got hey, man, it's warm in here. Turn it on. Get. Call Richmond, heat it out. Hey, thank y'all, man. Rob, appreciate the love.
Hey, appreciate you too, brother. Appreciate coming through,
man.
Daddy Boy Entertainment, man. May 28th, Sam Cooper Wood Park, Holly Springs, Mississippi, man. be there, be square.
Sure.
We got
Rick Forrest, we gonna be there.
man, we got by King George. Start Calvary from King George. Willie Clay, Stacey Adams,
Stacey Adams,
Justin,
Scott Wiley. Hey, and turn to my boy, the legendary J Funk, along with the Leadership DJ, man.
Definitely.
In the house.
Shout out J Funk, man. We there, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. What's the word on the podcast?
Word on the street, baby. Get them tickets. That's the word on the street, baby.